Good afternoon, everyone! Welcome to another episode of Seri Sims. Today we're over in Create a Sim. We're going to be adding some Sims and families into the town of Ledesia. Now that the buildings have started to be prepared and we've started to get some of the community lots up, it's time to populate the town with some of our new geniuses. While we're building our Sims, I'm going to be explaining about the traits that I use. I have a trait system that I implemented in my game. It's very similar to the one in Sims 3, but I have modified it to fit Sims 2 and my own style of play. So let's start off by getting a random Sim generated. Hello, sir. Not a bad looking face. I do like my face templates, but I'm sure there's a few things we could improve, like his outfit, maybe some other characteristics. Now, before I work on making the Sim, I'm going to look up what his traits are going to be, since I really love that element of randomness. You can look at the trait list, which currently includes 75 different traits, some of which I've made up myself, like the black thumb and the technophobe. No, I think technophobe was in Sims 3, but I've added quite a few unique ones into my game, so that way my Sims are even more personalized than they are just from aspiration points, interest, skills, badges, and things like that. They have a fun little extra twist that just gives me more challenges in playing them. Alright, there's also a link down below the video to the random number generator that I use when figuring out the traits. I've rolled the random numbers. They're numbers between 1 and 75, and this time the numbers are 40, 31, 50, 4, and 10. So those are going to be the traits that this gentleman has, since I think I will keep him a guy. Alright. So his traits are true slacker or mooch, almost never gets a job and cannot be directed to develop skills unless they do so on their own. Also, they will go out of their way to live off of the productivity of others, especially if that means getting free food or a place to crash. So this gentleman right here is going to be very lazy in his own rights. Look at that smile. He's like, I've got that charming smile. Of course people would just want to give him free stuff. I have a feeling he's probably going to have a sibling that he mooches off of. That would make a lot of sense. It'd be funny if it was a younger sibling. So we've got true slacker and mooch. They're the same thing as one of his traits. And then number 10, athletic. These kinds of Sims love to work out and play sports. They earn athletic points very quickly and their energy levels stay higher than others when working out. They love being on professional teams and often fill up their hobbies with physical active activities. They love going jogging, hiking, and generally being busy. I love that face he's got. So I know that he's going to be very active. I think I'm going to take away... he just sounds like he'd be very playful too. Maybe one outgoing. Maybe make him a little bit of a slob. There we go. Now he's super duper active. Ew, gross. I hate it when they do that. Ugh, earwax. Alright. What else do we have here? Number 31. And number 31 is family-oriented. There are family Sims, and then there are family-oriented Sims. These Sims may not want to pop out a million babies, but they do want to tend to the family they have. They make sure to show up for birthdays, celebrate holidays with family, and check in on cousins no matter what their other aspirations are in life. Under whatever other kind of schedule they may have, you'll find most of their actions are centered around their family in one way or another. And if you guys are wondering where I'm getting these descriptions for the traits, they are ones that I've written up myself that kind of help guide me in figuring out what to do with these unique traits in the game. Now, you don't have to be a family Sim to be family-oriented, but I think I'm going to make him a family Sim. And if he's also a mooch and a true slacker, I don't know. I would say he'd be a stay-at-home parent, but holy crap, that is not a slacking job. That's a busy, hard-working job. Maybe he invites people over and he's like, hey, I want to hold the kid, and he just, like, sprawls on the couch while they take care of his children. That sounds like him. He's just a very entertaining sim already. I love that the traits can help me out with this. Oh, green thumb. Naturally gifted with all things green and growing, these sims are able to make gardens flourish with their lightest touch. They are given a bronze gardening hobby badge as soon as they roll this trait. So as soon as he gets plopped down in the lot, he's going to be able to get a gardening badge. I wonder, what would your skin look like with my... I think I like that a little better. I don't know, the other one... I have quite a few custom skins that I'm not really sure. But I've collected some of them. You probably recognize a lot of them. I'm kind of picky for Maxis Match, but I also like having a bit of diversity for the coloration in my game. I mean, that's how real life is, you know? Kind of like that, because then his little stubble shows up quite a bit. That's one of the Leias. I really like her skins. It's a little bit paler than what I was thinking. But that one's a little darker than what I was thinking. Poor dude, I shouldn't have started messing with you. Yep, let's just go for this one. Voila! I don't take a long time in making sims usually. Mostly because I'd be in here for hours and frustrate myself if I did. And once I start frustrating myself, the game is not so fun. So let's figure out your last. Oh, loves the outdoors. So we have a true slacker who is family oriented. He is a green thumb. He's athletic and he loves the outdoors. He just sounds like a pretty fun sim all around. I think he's going to be out and about growing things, which, you know, as a true slacker / mooch, you can still grow things. You're not out earning money. I don't know what to name him yet. Why don't we start with some clothes? Sometimes it's easier for me if I start with the clothes. But yeah, and this dude definitely needs to have a sibling because he needs someone to take care of him. So I think that I'm going to give him a sibling in just a bit. What is this? It's like an elk. That seems like a good one. I wish I had something... actually... Oh yeah, these seem more his type. And he loves the outdoors, so we're going with green. And those pants work. Voila! Also, I have like the most random stuff downloaded, so... Oh, come on. This is totally a true slacker formal outfit. My tie? What do you mean about my tie? I'm supposed to actually tie the thing? Nah. This one is like you actually spent time getting dressed. This one is much more him. I wonder what his name will be. I wonder what his last name should be. Oh. Yeah, we'll go with the grilled cheese underpants. That's very cool. Well, I know that this is like the slacker outfit, but I think he's got a little bit of pride. So we'll just make his PJs the same thing. Alright, and some swimwear. Oh, I really like those ones. Like I said, I don't take a lot of time to build Sims, because if I did, I would really piss myself off. I'd be like, oh, it's taking forever. I do have some default replacements that don't show up with the icons. Because I really didn't like those. Oh, that's cool. But I don't know if he'd be wearing like... Nope. I feel like he'd be more wearing something with short sleeves but long pants. And I don't think I have anything... Wow! You know, I need to download more athletic outfits for men, because that's an extremely short list right there. It's always interesting when you're in your game and you notice those things. You're like, whoa! There you go, dude. Little blue stripes. I don't think that that's the outdoor outfit for you, my friend. Let's find something pretty fun. So with those traits that I was able to dig up... Okay, that's like too fun. Oh my gosh. It matches his swimwear for sure. Oh, he's really super playful. And he's a mooch, so we can say that he was given it for free. Why not? Let's roll with it. That's just too cool. That's just too ridiculously cool. Here we go. Like the face and the eyebrows. Eyes aren't a bad color, but I might change them. Actually, the hair works too, because it's kind of scruffy, like he hasn't cut it in a while. Might give him a stronger jaw. But yeah, the trait system just really helps me build a sim before I even get to the aspirations. And I find that is super helpful for just being able to relax and play. There we go, a little bit of a stronger jaw. And I think I might change the color of the eyes. I don't know. Those eyes really do work for him, but I better figure out which ones they are. Shady Faithful eyes. I don't remember downloading these ones. Usually I use these ones right here from Curious Bee. So let's see if I can find... Here's an eye color that's very similar to it. Oh, now he's all serious, man. Let's go back to those shady eyes, because I think they actually gave him... Huh. Well, we'll just use those ones, because the way that the light is on it just gives him like this softer look. So we'll go with that. Alright, what's your name, dude? I want to give you a fun name. This has been a live simming session, would be pretty useful. Let's think. It'd be fun to give him like a name that implied seriousness and industrialness. I've already got a Leon in town. So I'll use my next trick. Stare at the keyboard and figure out what color, or what colors, oh my gosh. Oh, wait, we almost forgot. And his secondary, I have a die within a die. So basically 2 dice in one right here that I use for that. His primary, family, that's funny, that's what the first die I rolled. His secondary, romance. Okay, so he's gonna be a family romance. And I actually use the dice within the die to roll for turn-ons and turn-offs sometimes. So 4th page, 4th item. So page 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he's attracted to other unemployed sims. Interesting. 4th page, 6th item. 1, 2, 3, 4. Who are good at cooking. Okay. That's pretty interesting. Dang. So 4th page, 5th item. Is that 4th page? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. But he doesn't like charismatic sims. Noted. I guess he doesn't like to be talked into things. Sims who can talk him into actually doing work. I think we're gonna name this guy right here. I already have a Kenneth. I already have a Leon. Come on, think of some names that you don't have. I think we're just gonna go with Kyle. He seems like a Kyle. He probably has a super fancy middle name like Leonos. Ah! Okay, don't panic. He's gonna be alright. See? Then let's pop back out. And he's all better. That's just my graphics card being very odd sometimes. Now let's make Kyle's sibling. Should be a boy, should be a girl. Definitely shouldn't be this dude. He's not bad looking at all. They could be 2 very attractive siblings, one who is hardworking and one who is not. But let's roll to see what the traits would be. Now, do I like these traits? So this dude... Oh no! He rolled number 11 first, which is couch potato. Cannot be athletic, avoids sports and other activities at all costs. They are happiest doing very relaxing, low physical energy using activities like curling up to read a book, hanging out in the hot tub, or lounging on a bench watching a lovely fountain. Oh my goodness, so that's like one of the complete opposites of his brother right there, and I think that it actually works out. Because now they've got a little bit of a dynamic going on. One's athletic, one's totally a couch potato. Let's see, 34 is frugal. These Sims may not be obsessed with money itself, but they are obsessed with spending as little of it as possible. They are always on the hunt for a good bargain, be it shopping at thrift stores for bargain items, to even hunting at the local dump for fix-em-uppers when it's time to change the furniture. Why, they have even been known to raid the local community gardens, or even the gardens of kind-hearted friends, for food rather than put their money down on the ever-rising price of produce in stores. Oh my goodness. Well, you know, I guess if your brother, like, is a mooch and won't do anything for himself to help earn money for the family, you would totally be on the frugal side. Okay, let's see, what are the other traits? 57. A party animal. So you enjoy your party, sir, but you're also a couch potato. It's like, yeah, a little bit lazy. So we already know that we're gonna yank his active points down very low, that he's already gonna be super outgoing. I'm gonna give him a neat point, because, I don't know, maybe these guys are gonna be just like dirty bachelors who never clean up after themselves. Let's see. Ooh, vehicle enthusiast. This Sim just loves cars, or, well, any vehicle, really. How could anyone pass up on the excitement of knowing what really lies inside those engines, after all? They spend quite a lot on keeping cars they love around the house, or trying to fix up old ones out in the garage. Now that actually won't work for him because no one in Ledesia uses vehicles. They have public transportation systems and walking paths. So I'm going to have to re-roll that trait because it just won't work in this setting. And that's okay. Workaholic. You mean you expect this Sim to miss a day of work just because they are dead tired and sick? Forget it. These Sims are devoted workaholics, pouring themselves into their job until almost everything else disappears from their life. They will hire nannies, neglect unimportant friends, and stay up late studying into the night to make sure they give all to their job. And of course, they try very hard never to miss a day of work ever. So he's frugal, couch potato, who is a workaholic, and a party animal. And let's get... Oops. Ooh. Here's an important note for y'all who are, like, doing trait things. I realize I've been re-rolling without writing down frugal, party animal, who is a workaholic, and a couch potato. Not couch potion, couch potato. There we go. Without writing down what they do. Man, that would suck because then I'd forget their traits. So the first one on the list after re-rolling is 33, which is friendly. Will go out of their way to help other Sims. They are givers of generous welcoming gifts, the providers of a helping hand, and often hand out friendly hugs, back rubs, and appreciation. So he's also very friendly, so that's good to know. So he's super nice, just a couch potato, a workaholic, a party animal, and frugal. And I think his name, let's see, we have Kyle. Why don't we name you something like, Kyle, and I guess Corey with a K. Now you guys match. Kyle and Corey. I think I might leave their skin tones different. Ooh, they both have recessive hair. I just noticed that. And he's also super friendly. His nice points are already yanked up almost as high as they will go, but I think they're just gonna be both, like, really dirty bachelors. Yuck, I hate it when they do that. Oh, earwax. Alright, so let's roll for his aspirations. Ooh, he got romance. So his main aspiration is romance, and actually his secondary, I don't want to do it. His secondary is also a romance, which by the rules of the Legacy Challenge means that he's a grilled cheese sim, but I find them really inhibiting to play. So I'm going to roll again. Wait, no. The way I changed that... No, yeah, I have to roll again. 2. So he's also a fortune sim. Oops, a romance fortune sim. So fortune is his secondary. Let's roll real quick for his turn on, turn offs. Ah, come back, dice. It, like, ran away from me. So 4, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Custom hair. Oh, man. I don't have very many Sims with custom hair, so that'll be interesting. And then 6, 2. What? Custom hair werewolves. That's why I like rolling for my turn-ons and turn-offs, because they can be really weird sometimes. And then 6, 3. Now you notice there's not 3 here, so I go 1, 2, 3. He's not attracted to plant Sims, but he's attracted to apparently violet shade dyed werewolves. Corey, you just got a lot more interesting. He's like, yeah. I think that... Let's see what I've got over here. I just have a feeling that even as a workaholic, as lazy as he is, he might be a lot like his brother and just dress like really simply. I don't even know where I get most of these clothes sometimes. I just go on download sprees and wake up in the morning and it's like a download spree hangover. You're like, whoa, where have I been? I don't remember what happened last night. And then you check your downloads folder and you're like, 3 more gigabytes, what the heck? So let's see. I just want like a beach bum outfit. I think that these guys may indeed move into a treehouse. I was gonna put them on the beach lots. Maybe I still will. And it's a little bit up for debate. Also, all these are like broken meshes I need to clear out. This poor file is very, very behind on me cleaning it up. Poor thing. I know you're screaming in pain. Let's see. Ah, there we go. Exactly what I wanted. And the hair actually fits really well too. Dang. See, these boys weren't difficult to get dressed and created. They were very accommodating, actually. And I love the trait system, because already I have all these little ideas just jumping around in my head for what I want to do with them. I know that this guy is a bit of a party animal. That works. I know that he... This is more him, I think. Yeah, that's more you. That's you too. I have no complaints. Like I said, I'm not usually too picky because otherwise I would tear my hair out. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Yeah. Yeah, why not? It's really... that shirt is just too big, but that's okay. But yeah, the trait system, I really love it. It's a lot of fun. Because I already have personalities and ideas and thoughts. Just different scenarios of what could go on rolling around in my head for these boys already. We already got you already, so there's Corey. I actually like his hair too. I like his eyes too. I might adjust his jaw a little bit. Yeah, I want him to match his brother some. Whoa. Might adjust those lips a little bit too. Come on, smile a bit more. And I said smile a bit more. You're friendly, remember? And make them a little bigger, maybe? Yeah. I try to tweak them a little bit because I don't... Whoa, I don't know, maybe I tweaked it too much. Yeah, it'll work. Because I don't want them to just be like the same face templates mixed and reborn forever and ever. I actually swap my face templates out now and then just for some variety. Kyle! Hey dude! I think your brother's a little cuter than you. Alright, Kyle, let's see. You are a mooch with a green thumb who's athletic, loves the outdoors, and mooch, green thumb, athletic, loves the outdoors. What was the last one? I know you guys are probably like, oh, I can't believe she forgot already. Well, it's a lot to keep in my head. Mooch, green thumb, athletic, loves the outdoors. And... already go? Oh dear. Let's look at the trait list. How dare you confuse me, man? Let's see. Wasn't animal lover, wasn't bookworm. Not commitment issues. Not coward. Family oriented! There we go! Yay! So he probably takes care of his brother even if he doesn't do anything else. Man, I hope you boys can make it okay. Lazy bachelors. Oh, Corey, that was adorable! Alright, so we've got Corey and Kyle, and I think I'm gonna name them, because they're beach boys, I think I'm gonna name them something beachy related. Like Sander Reef. No, that doesn't look good. Let's try. I like, if you guys can't tell, I like names that stick two things together sometimes. Let's try. I guess jellyfish doesn't work. Sorry, boys. Not jellyfish. They don't seem like the jellyfish type anyway. They seem more like seagulls. Seagulls, huh? Golsons. There we go. The Golsons. So, except family. And that's how it goes. I'm pretty laid back in how I make my Sims. Like I said, because if I wasn't, I would tear my hair out and toss my laptop out the window and refuse to play ever again. And, I think I will. I'm gonna try something that I don't know if it works, but I want to make a 1x1 lot for a beach lot. I don't know if that works. I've never seen anybody attempt it. I might break my game, but it'll be worth the attempt because I can see these two living on the little itty-bitty beach shack. The Golsons! And I really have been meaning to update the description, so too young and exceptionally intelligent men who have recently graduated from, from university. I was going to come up with a university name, but we don't have one yet. Let's see, who have recently graduated from university, decked out in awards, acclaims, and more than a few dropped jaws from their peers and teachers who never saw such brilliance in these admittedly lazy boys coming. They look like beach bums, but give them some dear homes, I think I spelled that right, to work on, and they solve them like rocket scientists. Because you have to be smart to live in Ledesia, yeah? And so I'm probably gonna like plop them right here, and then I got it. They go over to the islands and they collect tons of fruit to take home, and they eat primarily the fruit that they collect from the trees here. That's so perfect. But yeah, that is basically, in a nutshell, how I make my Sims, how I prepare them, how I get them ready for the game, and now we have Kyle and Corey the Golsons with some really fun, interesting little traits that are going to be added to Ledesia soon. I'm going to work on making a couple more Sims just to get the game ready and going. And then on our next episode, we are finally going to go up to the hollowed hill of this grand intellect, and we're going to see Erica Eureka and her family, hopefully with Evelyn joining them, uh, up close and personal. We're going to get to know them so that you guys can know the main players behind everything that goes on here in Ledesia. Thank you so much for watching, and your science tip for today from Seri is... did you guys know that there is actually a bird that eats primarily bone marrow? It is a very beautiful, fascinating, I believe it's like part of the vulture family. It picks up bones that it finds on the ground and it carries them very, very high up into the air, then drops them so that the bones shatter and it's able to eat the bone marrow. Really, really cool. It's a bird that actually eats bones. Very awesome. I'm just endlessly fascinated by this world. I hope you guys are having a great day, and thank you very much for joining us for Sims and Science on Seri Sims.